Welcome back to Prison Architect. I'm your host, longtime listener. Be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment below. Actually, I'm going to keep it on slow speed, probably for most of this episode. The reason being, I think we're going to go ahead and try and kick off production of our maximum security facility. Now, um, for two reasons. One, I haven't been able to play for several days because my game would not launch, and I tried troubleshooting a lot of different things. Um, Eventually, it figured itself out apparently because the only thing that I like did since the last time I tried to play was restart my computer, which I had already done. And apparently this time it worked. So whatever. But the bottom line is we got 123,000. Our financial situation seems to be remaining kind of stable in that general area. I know we have some stuff going on here where we're switching out like this. This guy is taking forever. That guy's dead. So like we've had some chaos lately, and what I'm thinking might help is if we can simply um, build our new facility. It could get us to where like everything is all hunky dory because we can move the troublemakers to the max security prison. So what I want to do is we're going to come in, I guess. Let's come in 6 meters is probably fine. And then I don't really know. That's just a marker so I know where to stop. Let's just kind of come out here like this maybe. It's going to be a square building. Let's go 70 by 70. Okay. Now, there will be, if I come up 33, I guess, and then I come down 33. Oh, oh. There will be an entrance right there into the main structure. So the reason I'm having this go slow is because I basically can now just kind of ignore what's going on down there. I don't like that that's not even as far as where the door actually comes in, but it's okay. There will be a perimeter wall out here. The main entrance area is basically just going to be let's make it a little deeper, and it will be reception. Doesn't need to be anything crazy because they'll probably come freaking down here to reception. But whatever. Now basically what I want to do is come in. Let's come in 10 from the outer wall. Actually 9, I guess. Oh my gosh. 9 and 9 will be something like that. And basically, I guess let's just kind of start here. And we'll go something like that for now. That's probably not far enough. It's not. Let's go like that. And like that. And like that. And then, are we far enough here? Yes, we are. Good job. Okay, so here is what we're working with. Now, I know that we will need a power facility. I'm going to go ahead and make that like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should work if I just kind of go like that. That should be big enough. Although, wait. Let's have room for drains in there. Learned that lesson once. In case of a broken pipe, you want to have a drain there to empty her out. In fact, let's put a drain like at each corner. We cannot afford to go power outage in this building. Okay. Now, we're going to need a... What are the rooms that we absolutely have to have? We have to have a kitchen and a canteen. Okay, so the kitchen... How big is this kitchen? 14 by 8. I probably don't even need anything that big. Uh-oh. And here we are again. Somebody go get this guy. He's going for it, and he's gone. No, it looked like he was trying to scale the wall. Dude! You want to come get this guy? That'd be great. Good job, Dean. Threatened to shoot him, and the guy looked like he was getting ready to scale the wall. Like, what is this guy doing out here? What is going on, guys? And he was outside the wall. This guy was outside the wall. No, that's an orderly. Holy smokes. Alright, so are we bringing this guy in, or what's going on here? You just gonna let him go? Oh, I guess he's just, like, he knows that he's in trouble, and he's waiting to be arrested. Or whatever. Excuse me. Alright. I don't know why that happens, but we're gonna have to remember to fix that every once in a while. And I also need to remember to look that up. Like, why that's continuing to happen. So what did I say down here? 14 by 8. 14 by 9. And that's probably overkill for a kitchen. But it's okay. I want to make sure we've got plenty of room for this. So that's my kitchen. There's going to be one door in. And then there's going to be a hallway, I guess, along this outer wall for staff that will have doors near each corner. Something like that. And like that. We'll put a door there, I guess, out of the kitchen. I think that'll work. Now, here is going to be our canteen, I guess. Because we want it right off of the kitchen. I'm going to put the door actually on that side. So there will be more than one exit out. It's fine. Not a big deal. Now, we will have... Actually, no. I want them to come out of a staff-only area and then into the canteen. So, and the canteen is going to have one way in. It doesn't need to be real big, because there's not going to be a lot of inmates in this facility. Building. Alright, now, I would like to have a staff room over here. So, let's go something like this for a staff room. Whoops. That looks good. And then we need... Oh my gosh. It got stuck in autosave there. We need a security room. I'm going something like that. And you have to get into it from this side. Since this is going to be a break room, we'll have a door from security through the staff room. And then what should we put here? I'm trying to think of what else we need. Maybe an infirmary. Actually, we're going to have 2 rooms over here. One is going to be an infirmary. The other is going to be... So this will be a little infirmary. This will be a kennel, maybe. All right. So we have... Let's label these. So we have kitchen, right? We have canteen. How are we gonna? Let's go. Oh my gosh, down there. You guys are causing trouble down there. There will be serving tables and a bin or whatever down along this wall. And then we have... Oh my gosh, why did that not work? Oh my gosh. Is my mouse dying? Or am I losing my mind? I don't know if this canteen is a good idea. In fact, no, we don't even need a canteen. Because they're not going to eat in the canteen. They are going to eat in their rooms. Oh, come on with this. Gonna do a tunnel search. Did I get that bed installed finally? Everything over here looks okay for now, but we're gonna have problems. I'm kind of just, you know, giving into that fact. I'm really wondering if we should let the prisoners eat in the canteen or if we should keep them separated all the time and always just deliver food to their cells. But I don't know if I can do that without permanent punishments. It's only $5,000. Superior papers. Confine prisoners to a cell permanently. We're going to do this. It's only $5,000. And what that will allow me to do is never let them out of their cell except to a yard, which they will have their own little yard. So now I've got to redesign this area because this is way overkill. I don't even need a kitchen if I do this because the staff meals will be actually I do need a kitchen. They still need to cook for the inmates, but all right, so now let's rethink this here. We're going to have a hallway along the outer wall. Okay? What is going... Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay. So, we need a kitchen, and it's going to be... It doesn't need to be real big. So let's go, what did I say, 14 by 8? That is... Or 14 by 9. This is plenty big for the kitchen that we need. And then they can get out any direction they want to. Then what we're going to just have is a long break room. And then we'll have security, and an infirmary. I think we're going to pass. No, we do need a kennel. So let's put the kennel like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh. I think that's right. Yeah. All right, so that'll be a kennel, and then there will be a door out there because we're going to have patrols going around, and this will make it where they can go that way or come down here to go this way. Okay, so let's now label these. We've got kitchen. We have... Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. We have a staff room. I think my computer's just running super choppy and like it's not releasing when I release my mouse. This is going to be security. And this is going to be an infirmary or the medical ward, whatever you want to call it. This is also a kennel. And then we know that that's for power. Okay. Now we're ready to start building cells. So basically inside that outer hallway that will be blocked off as staff only, we're going to have another little hallway just as a layer of protection. This outer wall, though, is actually going to be... that's going to be the outer wall to the yard that will surround each cell. And I'll explain kind of what I have in mind here. So the yard is going to be pretty... Is there a deal for yard as far as how big it has to be? Where are you at, yard? It has to be 5 by 5. Oh, that's annoying. Because that limits my amount of cells that I can have. A lot more than I had anticipated. So... I am now going to redo this design here. Let's go like this. And there will be a hallway here. Oh no. Who's causing problems here? It's not Platin, which is fine. Like, I know that there's going to be issues while we do this. Let's just hope that it doesn't get out of control. We don't want any deaths, is basically what it comes down to. Alright, so back to planning. So we want a little wall that separates... Oh my gosh. That separates the staff rooms from the rest of the facilities. And this is going to be that wall. So now we need... this can be, honestly, just kind of like that. And go up there like that. So that outer wall here is going to be the outside of all of the yards. So now I need to come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These will be yards. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. These will be yards. Now, I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like about right. Man, it'd be awesome if this would work out and this would come out too. All right, this person gets a little bit bigger yard. That's okay. We're going to do another tunnel search because there's definitely a tunnel down there. All right, back to planning. Go like so. It's auto-saving again. I think we got that right. Now, okay. So those are going to be yards. Off of each yard is going to be a 1, 2, 3. I wonder if I can do. No. It's going to be 3 by 5, I guess. It's a big cell. So they're going to have plenty of freedom to move around in their cell. But they're not going to leave their cell. So they're not going to have any freedom. But they're going to have a big space to enjoy their captivity. Let's put it that way. So that's what? 6. And then same thing on this side. Just go like that. That. Boom. It's been a while since I've done this design stuff, and I'm a little bit rusty at it. But anyway. The good news is, now that I'm doing this, I realize, like, I have a much bigger facility than I actually need for this concept. Which means we kind of need to redo the design a little bit, because I'm not going to have that much space between these cells. We're going to go like this, and we're going to shrink everything back down to where these cells are, you know, just a hallway apart. So like from probably about here up, all needs to go away, and then all of this can go away. So 1, 2, 3, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do that right? Yeah. So there's their yards. Well, I guess I can go all the way down with that line. Right? Now we're in business. And now, boom, boom, boom. This is my outer little hallway, which can kind of just go like that, I guess. There shouldn't really be... Well, I think that's okay. Just kind of go like that. That way, there's... Let's actually put one door... We're going to go like this, and then we'll put one door out on this side, just in case for some reason somebody needs to go out that way. In fact, we'll put one over here. They're never coming out. Once they go in this door right here, the only time they're coming out is to go to parole, and I don't have a parole room. Grr. These over here, you know what? We will have this over here. In fact, no, not that one. We're going to go down the middle with a parole room and a visitation. So what we need to do is actually slide this over. And this one. Oh my gosh. And last but not least, this one. Like so. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now this area here is going to be parole and visitation. I got to figure out how to make it work. We got to find that tunnel also. So let's try and do it now before everybody goes to sleep, because there's definitely a tunnel in there somewhere. Now, what I've got to do is figure out how to make this into 2 rooms, and I think parole has to be like 5 by 5. What about visitation? Should be yellow, right? No room requirement as far as size. So it just needs to be indoors and have a visitor table or booth. So the good news is I can just make oh my gosh. Now what? All right, it didn't get out of control. Come on, Harris, keep it together. Is that Platten? No, where's Platten? Need to keep an eye on that dude. There he is right there. This guy's stuck in there with him. Okay, that went okay. All right. Come on back over here. So we have, wait. This room here will be parole. Boom. Let's make it like that. Parole. And then this one here, I think what we'll do is just have like one visitor booth. Right like that. In fact, I think it's like a 2x2. We could probably have one in each corner, something like that. It's probably fine. Although, I don't even know if I want two visitation things going on at once. So, I'm wondering, is there a way that I can divide this into two little rooms? I don't think so. I could put a wall here. So if I go like this, no, I don't, not a door. So if I had a wall here and a door there, then we've got visitation. Yeah, so that actually would work. We'd have two visitation areas that are separated so that even if they go to visitation, they're not in the same room. So that will work out quite nicely, I think. I don't know if foot traffic will be able to work with this small of a space, but we'll give her a try. If not, we'll just empty that out. It's not a big deal. I don't care about their, need for visitation or whatever. So that's our facility right there. We don't get a ton of spaces. You've got 6 up there. Actually, 7 up there and 6 down here. Oh, that's bad luck. That number that it adds up to. But I think we're going to go for it. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do it. Build plans. No. I'm going to do this myself. So we're going to build a foundation. How do I want to do this? So we're going to do a brick building that's going to be like that. The yard we're going to actually leave as outside, as like an outdoor facility. I don't think we have enough money for this, y'all. Can I do... See, I can't do this. I could go like... No, stop. Stop. If I go like that, I believe that will attach there and this wall here will get destroyed. I need to put in a door. And for right now, just to make this easy during construction, we are going to just have a regular door right there. Let's get that built. And the reason I didn't do anything else is because all of these yards are going to be outdoor. This structure down here will need to be foundation. I guess we can go ahead and try this. I really am nervous about the finances here. but we're just going to have to roll with it. So let's go like this, because that's really all that needs to be, you know, completely indoors. And then same with, I guess, that. I'm not real crazy about that because that's against, well, that's just, that actually is going to be perimeter wall right there. So that's not perfect, but it's okay. For right now, it's okay. We need a door there. Door there. Oh my gosh, with the stuff going on down there. I know that these are not the right doors. These will eventually need to change. But during construction, I'm going to just leave it like that. Because I don't care until we're ready to go live. Then I can just swap out the doors. It'll only take a minute and we'll be good to go. All right, so let's get that done. That's going to probably take a while because there's going to be a lot of resources coming in here delivering stuff. So we've got some problems here. We need to make sure that for the time being, we keep deliveries as clear as possible. So we're going to help with moving exports in and out just for a little bit. It's not a huge deal, but we'll just try and keep an eye on it. See, I don't see any garbage or anything. We should be moving a bunch of these through here pretty quickly. But the amount of stuff that they're going to have to deliver to be able to build this is fairly significant. And we don't have a lot of workers, do we? Oh, we got 20. That's a pretty decent crew. Oh my gosh. What's going on over here, guys? So we don't have anybody locked in solitaire, or any gang leaders locked up, which is good. This tunnel is expanding, though, and that's bad news. I'm getting tired of this, guys. I mean, it's started down here, and now all the way up there. Like, what is the problem here, gentlemen? We haven't made it to the outer wall yet, at least. How are we doing on, we still have the days without incident streak going. Okay, we did find a tunnel. And we found it actually over here, if I'm seeing this correctly. Tran's got a pick. A wooden pick, and he was digging, and we discovered him, and he is not happy about it. Hit him with the club, dude. We got the club away from him and roughed him up. Okay, so we found the foundation. He didn't get very far. That's good. All right, now what? Why? No route. Clean indoor area, no route. I'm confused. It's amazing that we found the tunnel over here before we found the tunnel on the other side. Like, holy smokes, guys. And these are the guards that are probably, like, the most exhausted because of all the crap they've had to deal with. Something's wrong with my knee right now. I'm going to have to figure it out because it's really sore. And I don't really know why. I did not even really pay attention to where we were for time. So we'll go a little bit longer here. I would love to find this tunnel before we wrap things up this episode. But we really also need to be kind of keeping an eye on cash flow. The good news is even with the deliveries that they were bringing to start this, so far we haven't had any major bottleneck issues. So that's good. We're still at 94,000 basically. And this shouldn't cost a ton in reality, but I don't know if that 120,000 was enough. It's going to be close. So we're going to have to be really smart about what all we put in here before we get this going. But we'll see how it shakes loose. It's going to take some time to get it done, several episodes probably. And we'll do a limited kitchen. You know, I know we have plenty of room for a bigger kitchen, but we'll keep this kind of small. And we'll make sure that the staff room is fairly well equipped. Security is going to be important because we're going to do so for the doors to the cells, they are all going to be secure. So like guards won't have to enter the door ever. We won't need remote servos on them either. Because the only way these are going to get opened is if the guard on the outside opens it. Uh-oh. Why is that flashing like that? Or is that just saying that they're arriving? We have ex-law enforcement coming in. So that's that. Also, let's go ahead and do a quick sweep over here. We have not been keeping an eye on this. And we need to make sure, excuse me, we got to try and make sure that we avoid any deaths because of snitches being peppered in here. Man, there's a lot of gang members. I don't see any. Why are there snitches out here? Oh, they're going back to lockup, so it's temporary. We didn't get this changed back, did we? Oh, okay, we're already over there. So we're good. But we do need to keep an eye on this. And whenever old ex-law enforcement gets off the bus, they need to be character ex-law enforcement. So you go to protective custody, and we now have too much protective custody, which is a problem because we're getting close on insane capacity. This is bad. They might have to just go into the holding cell for now. I don't really have a lot of options. The hope is that we can get this done fast enough that I can basically maybe change this block to what's it called? Protective custody. I've got to leave this as insane, and I might eventually need this as insane too. But an extra block of protective custody might not be a terrible idea. I could even just go like this. Let's just do this. Rooms. So that's a cell. Can I make just that cell? No. Dang it. That would have been nice, but it's not blocked off because the cell gets its attachment to the hallway. Like if this was a cell, I could do it. No. Any cell, when it opens to a hallway, the hallway is also included. So if you make any part of a cell block protective custody, you've got to make it all protective custody. This is a problem. But whatever. Just let it ride. I do at least want to watch and make sure that they put him in the holding cell instead of shared. This could be a problem. I bet you if with shared, I wonder if protective custody... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why is there not a guard in here? Did they get killed? Not a guard in here either. They might have gotten killed and then I just never reassigned them. I'm not sure. We should... I wonder if we shouldn't have one in the common room. Nope, we don't have one in there. So apparently research has informed us that that doesn't matter. Come on, we got to find this tunnel. Let's do a tunnel search. I wouldn't mind watching to see what happens with that ex-law enforcement guy. Aquachime. Aquashim. Okay, Washim. Still not finding the tunnel. Let's go ahead and stop the search. We're not going to find it. So, where are we going to take this dude? Let's do it slowly, guys. Let's, like, calm down. Why are we rushing? Slow down, dude. Jeez, he's going to be exhausted by the time he gets there. You keep up this pace. Why are we supposed to search him now when he just got searched over here? Did he set off the metal detector? What's going on here? Okay. Where are we going with this guy? What are we doing? There is a tunnel over here, and it's driving me crazy. Where'd our dude go? It looks like he's taking him to a cell, but there's nowhere for him to go. I'll bet you he just drops him. Wait, look at this. Yeah. They're going to put him here, but this guy is in here. We need to make that room a cell. No, I can't because it's got a bunk in it. Ex-law enforcement and a snitch. This guy's trouble. I'm going to just let him get killed. He's in a gang, so maybe he's got a chance if, like, his gang will defend him. But if the gang finds out that he's a snitch, he's going to die. We'll just leave him in protective custody so that at least he's not on the same schedule as everyone else. And maybe that'll help save him. But, like, here comes Dumber right next door. And they're members of rival gangs. What's Dumber in there doing? Oh, this is bad. Okay, this door's locked anyway. That could be bad. Alright, let's do one more tunnel search and then we'll wrap up the episode. Because I actually have to get this posted because this one is going up today. Because I haven't been able to play for several days. But hopefully I can get a few recorded today and kind of get back ahead of the curve. Alright, we finally found the tunnel. And I'll bet you it's pretty darn close to getting out of here. Well, actually it's not. So whoever was digging sucks at digging. So we found the tunnel finally. That's good. We've got our prison max security facility underway. The good news here is that this guard tower will be able to cover like most of this outer wall. So I could probably put like one here-ish, maybe like one. You know what? I don't even know if I'll bother with guard towers. We'll just have sniffing dogs going along here. The only way Like, the only way they can get out of here is if somehow they find something that they can use to dig with. But we're going to... No, I can't. I'm not going to be searching their cell constantly. Yeah, we will need security towers on the outside of this building. It's just... You just got to do it. So... we'll deal with that when the time comes. But for right now, like, things are going okay. We've got to really watch our financials. But most of this is going, and we're doing okay. As far as, like, the main structure is mostly going to be built after this and this. Because all this other stuff is just walls. The perimeter wall is going to be a little bit expensive. But I think we can get through most of this, if not all of it, with the amount of cash that we have available right this minute. Are you going to tell me? No, there's not a tunnel out there. So, anyway, that'll do it for this episode. Actually, let's do a quick sweep looking for notebook pages. Why are we all hanging out here, guys? It's beautiful. Oh, there we go. What do we got? Possible end games. A variety of end game scenarios exist. Each is typically triggered with a message and home screen UI, an on-screen UI. Player then has 24 hours to complete or avoid the end game. These are saved with your profile. You can sell the prison. You can go bankrupt. You can get fired because of escapes. You can get shut down by National Guard. The government can take over. Or you could have a shareholder revolt. Those are all bad things that can lead to the end game. We're going to hopefully avoid all of those. Right, guys? I mean, that's the plan. So, all right. We've got some serious progress here in this episode. Our next facility is under construction. Things are going somewhat smoothly down here. We're going to just have to kind of keep watching for trouble in Building B and make sure that if any of the gang leaders are causing trouble, that we end any punishment. Look at this, 305 contraband items found in the last 5 days. So there have been some updates to the game, and I'll bet you that's what was causing the game to not launch. And then maybe something was done in like an additional patch that fixed the Paradox launcher or whatever. But nonetheless, we're back in action. Building C is underway, and that is going to do it for this episode. So if you have not done so already, please be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment below, and we will see y'all next time.